Hi there, and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa. Uh-oh, it looks like Stevie might need a potty break.
No, I'm preparing for the big Summer Heat International Dance Festival going on all week in Tulsa.
Well, that's the great thing about the dance festival. There's no real need for you to do any of the dancing yourself, when Choregus Productions has done all the work for us to be able to enjoy some of the finest dance companies in the world right here in Tulsa.
I might dance at one of the workshops.
Back in the early 90s, I lived in New York, worked in New York, and had a lot of time on my hands. And we'd go down to the Joyce Theater and see dance performances, primarily contemporary dance. And then, of course, New York is full of music venues. So I saw a lot of music and came back to Tulsa and kept thinking, you know, all those companies I used to see in New York at the Joyce and around town, somebody should be bringing those to Tulsa. So about 10 years ago, I started Choregus Productions, and our mission is to present performing arts that otherwise would not appear on Tulsa stages, and to engage as a community with visiting artists. In ancient Greece, a choregus was the Greek citizen who was responsible for putting together and financing primarily the chorus in the Greek dramas, but consequently, a choregus was an early day producer. The first show 10 years ago was Sweet Honey in the Rock. Well, it's an all-black group, and they sang everything from spirituals to contemporary works, but just a beautiful sound. And I think they perhaps have been to Tulsa many years before that, but we've now presented them twice in the past 10 years. Tulsa Ballet is here, and it's a beautiful, primarily classical ballet company, although they are now doing some more contemporary works. So we don't even consider any of the classical ballet companies that are available. So we look at primarily contemporary dance. This is the first year for the Summer Heat International Dance Festival. What kind of brought this about was, first of all, the difficulty of getting good performing dates at the Tulsa PAC. There's a lot of things going on there. So the summer is less busy, so we could do some dates. And what I'm really hoping is that in a few years that the festival will become a destination, and we'll be bringing in a good number of visitors from out of town. For this festival that we have coming up, we have a company from France/Algeria, a company from Israel. Our regular season this year, we have a company from Argentina, a company from Brazil, and a company from New Zealand. A lot of people, you know, they know the major companies like perhaps Mark Morris or Alvin Ailey, those companies. But a lot of the smaller companies that really have outstanding reputations among dance presenters. Tulsa audiences don't really know those companies. I have a lot of people who tell me now that these companies we bring in, they don't know, they haven't heard of them. But we now have the reputation that if we bring them in, they're going to be very good companies. And one of the pleasures of doing what I do is introducing Tulsa audiences to these companies they don't know about.